What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing, continuing on my series of videos that I've been putting out, and that is discussing if this team is a contender or pretender. And today, I will be discussing none other than the Oklahoma City Thunder. One of the more exciting teams of the NBA. Very, very young team. When you look at their roster top to bottom, not having a real veteran presence, but they did just acquire Gordon Hayward, so that definitely gives them a semblance of a veteran player. We all know what Gordon Hayward has done in this league, but he hasn't been able to be what he's been in the past, just due to injury and things like that, and now being with a new team. But when you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, you look at guys like, of course, let's start where it all begins, and that is with none other than MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We know, a guy who's able to get 30 at will. And what I mean at will is I've seen, styles of play change over the course of the many years I've been watching the NBA. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has one of those old school games. He has one of those games where he looks at competition and he just dials it in. It's never a game where Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't dialed in, whether we're talking about offensively or defensively. So he's definitely one guy that I always pay attention to, no matter what the night is. It could be a random Monday night of the NBA. I gotta check the box score if the Oklahoma City Thunder are playing and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is performing. Also, you look at guys like Jalen Williams. Now, mind you, the Oklahoma City Thunder have two Jalen Williams. I'm talking about Jalen Williams. Now, if you know, you know. Definitely great young talent. I mean, in his second season, you look at him as a force to be reckoned with in a few years, along with, guys like Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort. The list goes on and on and on. Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams. I mean, this team is loaded top to bottom. And what gives them, the upper hand, in my opinion, over a lot of teams, is that they have that youth to go with that dog mentality. I feel like they're not cocky. I don't feel like they're a team that goes in with a mentality that, okay, we're owed these games or we're going to crush it. They don't have that mentality. You have a team where there is an all hands on deck, and they took the long road to get here. They took that trust the process, trade away the older all-stars, the future Hall of Famers and Russell Westbrook, and seeing Paul George, guys like that, and they chose to go with a younger, less experienced core to build around, and now they're reaping the fruits of their labor in 2024. I always say this about the NBA. You have two choices, right? You could be really good or you could be really bad. The Oklahoma City Thunder took those years to be right there, middle of the pack, really bad, acquire guys like SGA, and you build upon that. Now you have a Jalen Williams, a Chet Holmgren to go along with that. That's a core where, we're speaking to that, and in what, let's say 2-3 years, they could be NBA champions. Into how the style in today's NBA is going. Yes, I understand that they are looking up at teams. They are looking up at teams. Of course, they're not the prototypical favorite to come out of the West. But when you discuss contender or pretender, I think that the Thunder are a contender. I think when you factor in Minnesota, losing Karl Anthony Towns for an extended period of time. You factor in, Denver. All right, and you factor in the Clippers with their injuries. I like the Thunder's chances to be right there in the pack with the rest of those teams, just off the strength of what their talent level is. That's one thing about today's NBA. I feel like the teams with the most talent, the teams able to put the best product out on the floor night in and night out, gives themselves the best chance to win basketball games. And like I said, when you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, you look at SGA, you look at Chet, you look at Lou Dort, you just look at their talent pool top to bottom, and you could say their starting lineup can boast well with anybody else. They might not have the size. That's one thing you can say about the Thunder. They might not have the size as far as front court goes. They might not have that 260, 80 pound power forward / center on their roster. But when you look at what they've been able to accomplish in this span of time this season, how can you not say this team cannot be a contender? So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Oklahoma City Thunder fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.